Right now, we want to get to Boomtown coverage. 10 TV committed to uncovering how a growing population in Central Ohio affects our daily lives. Tonight, our focus of Boomtown is on medical care. The diagnosis is that our region is experiencing a growth spurt. The Ohio Hospital Association reports the treatment is happening in the form of investments in facilities all across the state. And you can see that from this map right here behind me. We're talking Columbus, Dayton, Cincinnati. But there is a bit of a competition among hospital systems, and at the same time, collaboration for the greater good of those who live here now and those who will arrive in the next decade. Here's 10 TV's Tracy Townsend to explain.
The $400 million construction project underway at Grant Medical Center is not just a heavy lift.
It's always challenging when you plan to expand a hospital in an area where you're landlocked, the downtown area.
It is also an investment in booming downtown Columbus.
It's really the front door and the community hospital for the people that live downtown, but it's also a major referral center for the region.
Brian Jepson, who is president of the OhioHealth Central Market, guides the operations and the strategic development and says the project's focus on infrastructure is a foundation for the future.
Parts of Grant are older. There's our tower, 1958 is when the tower was built. That's the main tower. So this is going to replace a lot of those beds. It's also going to allow us to get to all private beds, which is really what our patients are looking for.
This community pillar has served the city since the year 1900. It is landlocked, but this project is comprised of plans that leverage what's here to transform spaces, like moving primary care into this new medical office space.
We've had to work very closely with the city to vacate 6th Street. They've been great partners with us so that we could knock down the blue garage and then build a new building and connect it to the existing hospital, because we want to make sure that patients can transition between the new tower and the existing facilities.
1 million new people are expected to move to Central Ohio in the next 20 years. The pending population boom is creating a new view of Columbus as not just one market, but several submarkets, which reflect specialization, like the 8-story comprehensive women's health center under construction in front of Riverside Methodist and slated to open in 2027.
It's huge because the women are the ones primarily that make the healthcare decisions in the family. And so we want to create a one-of-a-kind experience for women and make sure that we're addressing all of their needs.
Need is the other focus of the submarket concept they're using. The OhioHealth footprint in Central Ohio will now include a medical campus in Canal-Winchester, a medical office in Jerome Township, an urgent care in Franklinton, and the transformation of Pickerington Medical Campus into Pickerington Methodist, where they built in shell space, as they call it, to meet the pace of growth.
We're fortunate to be in such a great community that's growing, that's vibrant, and that fuels us. That fuels us. We want to not just keep up, we want to kind of be ahead of the curve.
Tracy Townsend, 10 TV News.
Tracy, thank you. Now, OhioHealth is just one of several growing hospitals, and she will continue her coverage of Central Ohio's health systems in the weeks to come. But we can tell you tonight the OhioHealth Grant Project will mean 500 new jobs.